Sony's second crack at its exclusive baseball series on PlayStation 3 is the first to look like it belongs in the big leagues. While the developers didn't add any new play modes or earth-shattering features from their previous effort, the complete overhaul in presentation and rock-solid batter-pitcher interface make this the baseball game to beat for 2008. The game modes are identical to last year's game, with Quick Play, Exhibition, Road to the Show, Franchise, Season, Manager Mode, and Rivalry making up the available play options. The addictive Road to the Show mode has been expanded to include a career advancement system, where your created position player has goals to achieve to help determine his role in the team. Franchise mode once again offers a fantasy draft and a 6-year term to complete 10 team-specific tasks, from winning the World Series in Boston to having the general public successfully name 2 Royals. Just kidding, Kansas City fans. Other notable features include the ability to save games in progress, view analysis of pitcher and batter tendencies, watch replays of any moment during a game, create soundtracks for music on the hard drive, and various other minor tweaks and changes. Online support is also included, allowing players to create 30-team custom leagues, view real-time leaderboards, engage in chat, and search for opponents by skill level, preference for certain game features, and more. The only problem is that online play is noticeably laggy, which hopefully will be improved with future updates, as it's a killer in baseball games. Otherwise, for just its second season on the PS3, MLB 08 brings plenty of heat. Pitching, by default, employs an arc-shaped meter to determine power and accuracy after you decide on a pitch type and where to throw. Batting strictly relies on timing instead of cursors. There's an option to guess the pitch for an increased chance of making contact, and you can influence the ball's direction using the right analog stick. While the batter-pitcher interface is nothing new, it generates realistic results and is extremely intuitive. If only the fielding system were as responsive. Motion-captured animation can be a beautiful thing, but when the canned sequences interfere with fluid reactions and split-second timing, it detracts from the experience. MLB 08's fielding, particularly the action on the diamond, suffers from these automatic routines, which take the control out of your hands. There is also no sense of urgency as fielders reluctantly go after balls as if the batter rudely interrupted their meditative thoughts on the merits of free agency and the salary cap. One of the overlooked features in many baseball titles is atmosphere. Any game can let you hit, throw, and field, but the special ones pay attention to the subtle details that make the sport so engaging. With MLB 08, Sony offers stunningly realistic player models and faces, to the point where you can recognize favorite stars by sight alone. Vladimir Guerrero and Manny Ramirez wear pine tar-encrusted helmets, while Todd Helton's goatee is so dark it looks dipped in shoe polish. Yet, it's the seamless integration of cinematic cutscenes, detailed commentary,
he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
And stat overlays that add authenticity to the action. The 3-man booth will note in-game milestones as various factoids pop up to illustrate each observation.
And you take a look there at the American League's top winners from last year.
Stadiums feature working scoreboards and 3D fans that will bat around beach balls and frantically reach for fly balls. Shea Stadium features the apple that appears after a home run.
This is carrying well out of here.
While Yankee Stadium includes the famous bleacher creature roll call before each game. Home crowds roar at big plays and they'll jeer bad calls or overrated stars. Without a doubt, MLB 08 is the best looking baseball game on the market. While MLB 08 falls a few feet short of a grand slam, it feels like baseball, which will make you live with its relatively minor miscues. The developers are obviously big fans, something that comes across in so many of the details you'll witness from game to game. Some days you'll blow the computer out, while other days you'll be battling to the last pitch. Each game offers something new, something that will surprise you, making MLB 08 one of the most enjoyable sports games you'll play this year.